Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes is so competitive. He says it started while I was young. I had two brothers, and we always wanted to be better than each other. We just competed. As a kid, I just wanted to beat other people, no matter what it was. Kevin, whether it was foot races or basketball, he's still getting after it. Back to you.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, DA? Thank you. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Holmes. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Trent. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Schroeder finds Anunoby. For three, Siakam. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Doncic. Holmes with a screen on Schroeder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Richaun Holmes. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
That free throw missing. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Good on the second free throw. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now here's Barnes. Siakam tries again. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Holmes with a screen on Schroeder. Doncic, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Trent outside. Passes it to Siakam. Shoots over Holmes. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Trent.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder. Dallas again missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
With the crossover. No good on the shot. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Irving. Kleber sets the screen for Irving. Good D by Barnes.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Trent can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Over Siakam. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Schroeder kicks to Siakam. The pass to Anunoby. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
On the wing, Hardaway. Oh, good on the 3. Toronto leading by 4. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Kleber against Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Schroeder. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Doncic. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength, but Don has got that in his game.
Siakam passes to Trent. Top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder against Doncic. Screen by Kleber. Irving from long range. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. There's Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Basket good. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Irving dishes to Doncic. Holmes setting the big for Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Trent against Holmes. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, Toronto. Now Holmes. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trent outside. Siakam against Kleber. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. No good there. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic with it. Kleber with a screen on Schroeder. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Pass to Siakam. Barnes outside. Pass to Trent. Over Irving. Rebounded by Holmes. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And here is Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. There's the pass to Anunoby. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And Doncic, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Rashawn Holmes. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Williams comes in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving. Now here's Barnes. There's the pick. Pass to Achua. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
So it's the Mavericks now, after Toronto at the three-point. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. And he drives in. Doncic with the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. They get it again. Holmes can't get it to go in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder up top, guarded by Doncic. Passes to Achua. And the rejection by Holmes. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
On defense, Dallas. Williams comes with a double team. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto. Schroeder against Doncic. Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Doncic passes to Powell. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. He just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
and he can't hit the second.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Pass to Achua. Over Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And the second free throw, good. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. .111 left in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Dallas shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Doncic looking it over. Off target from outside. Toronto trailing. And shot on the way. And that one's good. Barnes.
See the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And here is Powell. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And the Raptors with the ball. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Blocking foul, combo. Cutting low. First personal foul. First team foul.
Powell in the high post, working on Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Shots good by Siakam. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Traps in the tray.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the pass to Anunoby. Boucher with a screen on Hardaway. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You always see teams try to test Chris Boucher's physicality, but this guy's gotten stronger and stronger over the years.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Mavericks trailed by 3. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hardaway, no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Siakam, a screen on Hardaway. And again, no good by Toronto.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Irving. Dallas moving it around. Kleba with a screen on Trent. 4 on the clock. Green kicks to Hardaway. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Siakam outside. Boucher sets a screen for Siakam. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Irving. Kleba with a screen on Trent. Irving drives in. Hardaway with a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Passes it to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Green against Trent. Green dishes to Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Anunoby. Poked away. Powell with the steal. Hardaway against Anunoby. Hardaway Hardaway passes to Irving, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Green kicks to Kleber. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway, and it's denied by Anunoby.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Here's Powell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptors with the lead. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. On the wing, Irving. He's got 6. Powell against Siakam. Here's Irving. Good on the bucket. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
The pass to Anunoby. Birtle sets the pick for Anunoby. They get a hand on it.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving finds Green. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again, Toronto no up. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving, a screen on Trent. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closer. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That's to Siakam. He kicks to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Trent. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kleber sets the screen for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Toronto trailing. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Irving from downtown. Another miss by Irving.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Anunoby. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Again, Irving missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And there's the pass to Trent. Siakam inside. Covered by Irving.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Kleber with a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kleber's got 6. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Pirtle finds Anunoby over Hardaway, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. Now Irving, 8 points for him. Outside Hardaway, 5 on the clock. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. A 3 ball. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purdy.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Grant Williams comes in for Hardaway. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So here is Dallas. Curry finds Doncic. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Barnes. Excellent D there from Williams. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Shoots over Schroeder, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pirtle, the pass to Schroeder. They could use a bucket. Here's Trent. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible. Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Doncic finds Powell. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Achua. Here's Barnes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
The free throw off from Barnes.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Curry passes to Doncic. Here's Powell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And here's Doncic from the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Fade away. Siakam's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Barnes, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Schroeder outside. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam finds Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. Oh, good with the triple. The Mavericks leading. Passes to Doncic. And a wide open look for Irving. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And on the way from Irving for 3, Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kicks it to Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. Trent with it. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Kleber. Now here's Hardaway. Kleba with a screen on Anunoby. And Hardaway gets it to go.
There's a certain assertiveness that Hardaway Jr. plays with, right? When he's engaged and in control, big-time scorer.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And there's the drive. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Hardaway from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kleba's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.